Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. Enzo the Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Macaronelli. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. So here we go. Should be a good one. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook misses. Straight right just misses. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
His legs have gone. He's got to get a hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
There's a counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Macaronelli in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I've seen him fight side out. When you think you come up now, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get it.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Catch and shoot. These two have already met once. They fought in Moscow back in 2015 with Macaronelli getting a 4th round knockout.
Myself and Macaronelli, we nearly fought. We nearly fought. This boy was a sweetheart. He was a darling. He was knocking everybody out. Now, he's headhunt. He's getting named. Roy Jones Jr. He's done it once. He's beaten him once. Can he do it again? This is going to be a fight I don't believe will go the distance.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A perfect counter lands. Fantastic punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow.
Get focused and get
There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Insane action. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. He wanted action, and they are delivering. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Get your focus back.
On to the fourth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Punch, counter punch. Good one. They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Hold that thought! Macaronelli. Let's talk about Macaronelli in that last round. And a round that seemed like things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Nice punch. Perfect counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Straight right just misses. Counter punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Macaronelli in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Much better than this guy.
This is the beginning of round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter shot. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Macaronelli in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's come.
Get your boxing bait.
There's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They're both trying for a knockout. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? How about that time counter shot? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the left hook. There's a scoring blow. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the